All right, I have a new piece out on my Substack here. It's another excerpt from the work in progress that I'm working on. This one is on the angel beings, which is what I call the angels. And here's a blackboard drawing from Rudolf Steiner of what he calls the spirits of form, which is one of the levels of the angels, one of the types of them. Notice that this Steiner's vision here has nothing to do with the cliched images of angels with human form, but since they do not have human form and wings, that's not what they're like. So I'll read a little bit of this. The earlier Big Bang. As it turns out, there was an earlier Big Bang than the one which, about 15 billion years ago, created the physical universe. That particular Big Bang, incidentally, was only one of many that have taken place on the plane of ordinary cosmic matter. The universe beats like a heart, systole and diastole. It has been beating from Big Bang to Big Crunch, very possibly forever. The earlier Big Bang was very much more ancient than this series of physical Big Bangs. This Big Bang did not take place in the physical world at all, but in the spiritual world. It had to do with the birth of the angel beings, or divas, or amisha spentas, or the old ones, whatever you wish to call them. As Schelling put it, and I believe he was right, there was an epoch in which the God being existed in an entirely contracted state, a being of pure love, pure consciousness, and pure Dasein. But at some point somewhere along the line, it did indeed shift its mode into a second potency, an expansive potency that erupted out of that pulsing ball of blue-violet energy with an iridescent plenitude of radiant beings made of arcuate subtle matter, which the Christian tradition terms angels. Again, call them whatever you wish, for they too, as it turns out, are real beings. And just as Rudolf Steiner said, they are the architects of the physical world which carry out the design and the mind of the God being which sent them forth. Each one is sent to carry out a particular task and to embody a specific logos. Like a form of cosmic mitosis, these enormous beings, folded up in cosmic golden sacks like embryos with delicate silver skeletons, began splitting and splitting into thousands of glowing bioluminescent beings of all shapes and sizes, yellow waves with crimson edges, oblong spindles of crackling white gold energy, massive polyhedrons with violet subtle organs, self-luminous orbs shining magenta and green in the dark like the word of St. John. In the beginning was the angel being, the word of God, the logos made into a very highly refined form of living subtle matter. As Rilke said, every angel, every true angel, is indeed terrifying. So I'll leave it at that. I want you to subscribe to read the rest of the article. Subscriptions are only $5 a month, and I'll put the link below in the box below. Also, a little more of the essay I will do. There is a discussion of the Big Bang and how the angels relate to what happened with the physical Big Bang, not the spiritual one with the angel beings. And I'm beginning a class at my school on understanding the Hermetic tradition on November 11th at 2 p.m. MST. Also keep in mind that I do astrology readings if you're interested in those. They are not free. Hit me up at johndavidebert@gmail.com. And that's it. I'll see you on Substack.